overstayed your work permit, your green card, and you're working hard, you have a family here, things like that, I see no reason for you to be deported. I think that they should be given a pathway to citizenship, as opposed to like making them leave the country and abandoning their family.
I'm reading your comment section and I'm listening to you, and
don't pay attention to the comment section. Don't pay attention to the comment section.
I don't understand how you don't pay attention to this comment section. When you're talking to somebody, how do you not pay attention to this thing?
I don't know. I just don't. I mean, I'll occasionally read it, but I'm mostly focused on, discussing with you. But I understand but this is after a lot of practice, right? Like I've learned to ignore it, but I understand for somebody that doesn't do this all the time, the comments always coming up on your screen can be very distracting. I totally get it.
Yes, I'm weird, but I'm in a different kind of weird. That means is this, someone said I'm weird.
Well, they're weird. I think that whoever said that is weird. I think you're great. You be you. You be you. Don't listen to that. Whoever said that in the chat, don't listen to them.
My other question is this. I'm sorry. No,
don't apologize. Come on.
The sad part is I had this conversation in my head what I was going to say to you, but it's funny because when you're up here, you don't know what you want to say.
Sure. I've heard that before. Yeah, sure.
It's funny because you can have the best conversation ever. You can have the best argument ever. You can go in guns blazing saying, I'm going to take this guy down because I am the best of the best. I can do it. I can take this guy down because I know everything. And you get up here,
let him know.
And all of a sudden you get up here and it's like, okay, wait a minute. Why is this guy taking me to school? I thought I had everything.
Hey man, no, you're doing great, man. You're doing great. Don't.
But my question is this: during the pandemic, Trump sent 2 of the hospital ships. This is what I don't understand, and maybe from a Democrat perspective, you can help me out, okay?
Sure.
But during the pandemic, COVID-19. There was 2 ships that Trump sent, one to New York City and one to Los Angeles. And both of the governors at that time said, we don't want your ships. We don't want them whatsoever. No. Why did they say no to Donald J. Trump? If it was any other president, they would say yes. But why no to the president of the United States? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't actually think... It's kind of hard to remember this story. It was like 4 years ago. To my recollection, and I could be wrong, so don't take my word for it, I don't think that the governors actually rejected it. I just think that the ships ended up being incredibly inefficient for the states that were supposed to be utilizing it. I don't think that they were providing the aid that they needed. I think a lot of these hospitals needed things like ventilators and gowns and goggles and things like that. And these ships weren't doing it for them. Not that that's a bad thing, but again, this is a long time ago. I don't 100% remember the story.
That's why I'm trying to figure out, because I see these Democrats on platforms saying that this president is taking our country into hell. This is going to be the worst presidency since everything else. Like, everybody is just attacking him. The Democrats are attacking him. My question is this: if the Democrats are attacking him, wouldn't you think that half of the Democrats are rooting for him to fail, and half of the Republicans are rooting for him to say prove them wrong? What would happen if Donald Trump proved to you and all the Democrats that he is the right person for the job? Would you believe him, yes or no? What would it take for you to say, oh, this president is awesome? What would it take?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, I don't think there's anything that Donald Trump can do to redeem himself now. I think he's done way too much damage to the United States. But if, for example, let's just say Donald Trump had an epiphany tomorrow. Oh, thanks for the galaxy. Oh, Jules, good to see you. I appreciate the galaxy. Let's just say Donald Trump had an epiphany tomorrow, this realization, this awakening. And he says, you know what? I actually really like being pro-choice. Erica, thanks for the stars. I really like the protecting the environment. I really like investing in Ella, thanks for the subscription. I really like investing in manufacturing here in the United States. I really like the Affordable Care Act and expanding access to healthcare, not trying to take it away. I really like, some of these policies that Biden put into place. I'd say that's great. Good. I would say great. I would love for Donald Trump to take that position. I've also said previously that if somehow Donald Trump protects TikTok in some capacity with however way he would go about that, I'd say that's great. But I'm yet to see that. So, Jules, thanks for the manifesting. I don't think that any Democrat, the Galaxy, I appreciate you. I don't think that any Democrat is sitting here like rooting for Donald Trump to fail. Democrats understand that like when the president does well and does things that are actually good, the country does well. But our belief is that it's incredibly likely that Donald Trump will do terribly. That's all.
Interesting. And your chat room is interesting, okay? I can't believe I just have to say to your chat room that I am really, really honored to be up on this chat, this platform, because your followers are awesome to you, and that's what I'm trying to figure out is that you can be so mean to everybody on X and on social media, on everything, and you can say anything. If you say something against the Democrats or the Republicans or any of this, your chat room is going to love you. That's what I love about this. This is what I love about TikTok. I wish this was not going to ban. This is what I love about TikTok. I can't stand some of the Democrats on this app, but for some odd reason, I can stand you because you actually make sense half of the time.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say.
Half of the time you make sense, and half of the time I just want to be like, where do you see that?
You should come on over. You should come and join the Democratic side. We're welcoming. We will welcome. If you say, hey, you know what? I don't really like Donald Trump anymore. We'll welcome you with open arms. I promise. Big open arms.
Can I just ask you something? I'm sorry. What the heck is Packers Raid?
Those are people coming from Parker's Live. Shout out everybody coming from Parker's Live right now. Yeah.
Please don't invite Parker because I can't deal with. Please don't invite him because just wait until.
Why do you don't like Parker?
Mega. I like him, but I like him too. I like all your friends here. Don't get me wrong.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
If Parker came in here, then we would have then this whole entire chat session would literally be like against you and Parker, and I would be like getting out of Dodge.
Well, listen, Parker's about to get up here, so I'll drop you down for now, and we're gonna circle some people up just so you don't have to worry about any of that. But listen, Andy, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you coming up here and sharing your thoughts with me, and I appreciate just watching. It means a lot. So you have a good rest of your night. Do what you got to do, and we'll talk in the future. Yeah, hopefully if TikTok doesn't get banned.
Hey, or I'm following you on Instagram.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot.
Hey, for the record, sorry, I will leave in about 5 seconds.
No, you're good. You're good.
But for the record, tell me about how was it meeting Biden? You never tell people on here how it was nice that you met Biden. What was that all about?
Dude, he was fantastic. President Biden is genuinely like the nicest, down to earth. Not even I was going to say politician I've met. I'd just say one of the most kind people I've met in my entire life. I mean, this guy really, really cares about people, and you can disagree with his politics. You can say I'm not a big fan of what he's done or what he believes, and that's fine. But as on a fundamental level, he's a really good person. So he's always been very kind to me.
I'm literally going to be honest with you. There are some policies that I liked about Biden, and there was some policies I didn't like. I felt so bad that Biden had to drop out of the race. It would be awesome to see Biden and Trump in this election, because how many people would literally be like, okay, this is a rematch. Let's go. Round 3, baby. 2016 was
Hillary Clinton.
Was Trump.
Yeah, and Trump.
Was Trump versus Hillary Clinton, and Trump won. In 2020, it was Biden.
Mm-hmm.
what would it be? It would be cool if Biden and Trump would be neck and neck. Hypothetically, who would win in that one?
We'll never know now.
I know, but still, hypothetically, the amount of people that came out and vote, I never saw so many people, young people, come out and vote. It was like, what the heck was going on?
Yeah, and
Seriously.
unfortunately, a lot of young Joe Biden, or excuse me, not Joe Biden, Kamala Harris still won the young vote, but unfortunately, a lot of young people swung toward Donald Trump. So we're trying to undo that right now. So,
Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. As a Republican, you got 4 more years to turn a lot of people. And trust me, I believe that when this next election happens, it is going to be a nail biter. We're not going to know who won until the next day or previous days. So from a Republican, good luck to every Democrat for next year. I hope.
thank you, brother.
I'm praying it is going to be an awesome election next year. So my name is Andy Bond. I'm from Andy's Photography Company. Sorry, I had to plug it. Have a wonderful day. I can't wait to hear more debates. Oh yeah, by the way, someone is in your chat saying, debate me, Harry, debate me. Now I'm going to drop down. I really want to hear this. Have a nice day, y'all. Peace.
Thanks, Andy, man. Have a good one, brother. Oh, that's a nice guy right there. That's a nice guy right there. That's a nice guy. We like Andy, man. That's a nice guy right there. Tyrell, thanks for the $5. Hi, Harry. This will sound lame, but over the last few months, I've been delivered such extreme and devastating news that includes a lot of loss. Most recently today, lost a great friend, and I'm finding it hard to cope. Your live helps. Dude, that doesn't sound lame at all, man. I totally understand. And like, I'm so sorry to hear you've had a string of bad news recently. But you know what the saying goes, or that I don't know if this is a saying, but the highs come with the lows. You know what I mean? The highs are much sweeter because the lows suck so much. So I hope you're doing well, my man. I'm sorry to hear that you've had a lot of bad news. Ellie, thanks for the $5. Stop watching the Vikings game for you. I heard that they're not doing good. Sam Darnold is on my op list. Yeah, you know, I got to be honest. I'm happy to see the Rams win, given, you know, LA is going through a lot right now. So, you know,
WLA.
Russell. Yeah, WLA. Russell, thanks for the $2. Hi, Harry. For some reason, I didn't think you would go live today, but seeing you here made my night. Thanks for everything you do as usual. Russell, my man, I appreciate you. You know that, brother. Thanks for being here, man. You mean a lot. Brian, thanks for the $10 on Cash App as well, saying donation. I appreciate you. Tatiana, thanks for the $1. You're such a sweetheart. I appreciate you as well. Amy, thanks for the $5. If TikTok is banned, where can I watch you? Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Snapchat, I don't know. All of those main platforms. Also, Parker on the same as well. He's going to be on all those platforms as well.
Yeah.
Just for everybody's knowledge. And Jenny, thanks for the $50 on Cash App. Can we get some W's for Jenny? JENI in the chat, saying thanks for being with the crazies. Yeah, we try, Jenny. I appreciate you so much. W Jenny in the chat. Please hit her with some W's. That means so much to me on one of possibly our last few live streams here. What's going on, Parker? How was your live?
Good. Had fun time on live. Hung out with what's it called? With a few people. We did some debates. Hung out with Dean. Did debates with him for a majority of today. So I've been on since probably like 2:30.
Dude, wait, PST
or three, yeah.
Yeah.
So like 4 or 5 hours.
Golly,
So far.
dude. All right, Maximum, you there, man? I feel like this guy's come up in my live before and not been here. Figure it out, buddy. Get out of here. Figure it out. Also, I know people keep asking about Red Note. I am not downloading that app.
Why not? What happened?
Because it's going to get banned as well.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. I thought so. I thought it was going to get banned.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's going to get banned, and also it looks kind of sketchy as shit. I can't even hold you. I've seen some. I think Chris downloaded it and he sent me a screen recording of his For You page. Let me just show people quickly, like the first thing from what he look at this, bro.
Dude, that's like honestly, that's like what it is. What it is like on every other social media other than TikTok.
Yeah, perhaps. I think
it's just like the thing before.
Anyway. It's
But yeah, I mean, if
crazy
it's going to be deleted anyway, like there's no point of going.
yeah, it's Chinese owned. It's gonna get, whatever that is. Anyway, Cade, are you there, man?
I'm here.
You vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
God, that sucks so much. Ugh, God, that sucks. Why'd you do that?
He told everybody that he's going to get rid of income taxes, the IRS. The biggest government scam ever.
He's gonna get rid of income taxes.
Yep.
So do you have
IRS.
any government government programs that you rely on or have family rely on?
So do you want to
Not
get rid of
personally.
Social Security and Medicare?
Yeah.
No, not Social Security and Medicare, just
How do you fund
federal
them?
tax. Through tariffs.
Tariffs are federal tax.
You be good, bro.
Tariffs are taxes.
That we do not pay.
Yes, we do. The consumers
American
pay it.
citizens-
So American citizens will pay. Yes. So what you're doing is you're shifting the burden from people who are lower income to people who are higher income. Our income tax structure is a progressive tax structure.
You guys
So
don't
if
understand how
if our income tax
economics
structure,
work.
listen,
If we
I have a
pay
degree
less
in
into
economics.
taxes, if we are paying less into taxes, most people pay about 20% into taxes, period, of their income. Most people. If they were to stop paying that and pay closer to 5 to 10% of all of their income into taxes, and all of our goods go up
That's not how it
5 to
works.
10%,
That's just
that
not
is
true.
how it works.
No,
Yes,
no, no,
it
no.
is.
You'd have to have like an 80% tariff on every good coming into the country, on every country, in order
And
to be
again,
able
that
to
is
fund
going to
like all of this.
incentivize
Probably
that's
100%.
incentivize American-made corporations to flourish.
Yeah, the only way it can do that is by increasing the cost of goods from other countries around the world, which will also cause American goods to be more expensive as well.
The point is
because the
to
demand
bring
will increase for them.
infrastructure into America, industries into
Then why didn't you?
America.
Then why don't you agree with Biden's infrastructure bill?
Because he didn't bring anything.
It did. It was the
We've
largest
waited
infrastructure bill since
we've waited
Eisenhower.
4 years, and he has the highest unemployment rate. He has more
No, he
factories
doesn't.
leaving
The
America.
unemployment rate's actually relatively low right now. It's around 4%.
And Biden at his lowest had a lower unemployment rate than Donald Trump's lowest. Just
Yep.
FYI.
No, Donald Trump
3.4%,
had the
2 separate
least
months.
amount of unemployment reporting in 50 years.
What?
That's not, so at the time, sure, but it was also broken under the Biden-Harris administration. 3.4%, 2 separate months. The lowest rate under Trump's administration was 3.5%.
He has also increased the most for medium
Go think of
income
$1.25
housing in
No, I didn't.
over 100 years. Yes, he did. He
Sorry,
increased.
I was talking to someone else. What were you saying?
He increased median house income.
House come? Okay. No, he didn't. Give me any policy he did that did that.
He brought businesses back to America. That's how he did that.
It's actually not true. He outsourced more jobs in his first term, I should say, than Obama did in his second term. So if we're just comparing those 2 4-year terms, Trump outsourced
Obama was
more
coming back
jobs.
from a major recession
I'm talking about
where he
Obama's
had to
second
bail
term.
out hundreds of companies.
I'm talking about Obama's second term. So that was mainly something that he dealt with in his first term, although the repercussions were still felt in his second term because it's not something that just goes away.
Of
but
course.
In his second term, comparing Obama's second term to Donald Trump's first, that kind of 8-year period, there were more jobs outsourced under Donald Trump than there were under President Obama. That's via a Bloomberg article, by the way. They looked at the Bureau of Labor Statistics.
Could you say that one more time? I apologize.
That was what I'm citing is a Bloomberg article. I'm happy to pull it up for you if you want more specifics, but they're citing the Bureau of Labor Statistics, I believe.
Okay.
So Trump did fucking nothing. It's basically
He
the
did not
conclusion.
do fucking nothing.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. When it comes to the economy, any of the things you're mentioning right now, like median household income going up or the unemployment rate, like not a single one of his policies made any of these things better. Matter of fact, I'd argue that Donald Trump's economic policies on the long term make the economy worse.
How? It has proven to work. Everything that you guys say he has not been able to accomplish, he does.
What specifically was proven to work?
You guys said that he would ruin the economy. The economy was flourishing before COVID.
Wait, can you tell me what years Trump was president?
2017 till the end of 2020, beginning of 2021.
So do you think the beginning of 2017 was really good?
No, to the beginning of 2017, we were on an economic down.
No, we weren't. That's just wrong.
What?
Yes, we
Trump
were on
inherited
an
a good
economic
economy.
down.
That's
We
wrong.
had to bail
what
out.
source indicates that? Based on what macro indicator?
Yeah, what metric was down in January 20th of 2017?
New jobs coming into America was on the down. We were having more jobs pushed out than brought in.
No,
we weren't. Unemployment was trending downward.
Yeah, Donald Trump inherited the longest stretch of positive job growth in American history. So I don't know where you're getting this idea that jobs were on the down.
Logan, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much.
I think you've just been like totally lied to by Donald Trump, and like you've been convinced that he is this some economic genius that is only capable of doing these things, when in reality none of his policies did any of the things that you're mentioning. He just took credit for other people's work.
Okay, all right.
I have it in my head.
You got anything else?
I'm finding the article.
Oh, okay.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Take your time. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, and the link in the bio for Parker and I, if you want to support.
Hey, we give you guys all the time in the world. You can give me.
You can don't. We're giving you the time you need. We're giving you the time you need.
I'm just trying to add to the quietness,
Yeah, it would just be a little quiet without. Parker's just trying to provide some entertainment here.
Yeah, right. Gotta keep people entertained,
Gabby, thanks for the $1. I
TikTok.
appreciate you. I won't read it out loud. Ashley, thanks for the $2. I was never interested in politics until I started watching you, Parker, Dean, and Chris. You guys have given me the confidence to stand up to a lot of MAGA family, and I couldn't thank you guys more.
I'll be back.
WU.
I'll be back.
What?
I got kids. I got kids awake. I'll be back.
Okay.
All right, I'll be back. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, are you like
benefited
leaving
from the child tax credit, by the way?
Pardon?
Could have benefited from the child tax credit, by the way. Voted against your interests, by the way.
You don't know how much I make, or if I could benefit.
You
from
make
me.
under $400K a year.
Again, you don't know how much I make, or or how I would claim.
I'll just take a guess.
I'll
take a guess. You make less than $400,000 a year.
You'd probably be right.
Okay, right. So you increase taxes for yourself and decrease them on rich people.
Again, that is short term that you are talking about. But again, I gotta go. I have kids awake. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
All right, buddy.
I have a feeling that guy is not coming back. I don't know. I just had to take a guess.
Yeah, same here.
Lily, thanks for the $3. Yeah, I just read your message. If there's anything I can do to help, please reach out. And I, of course, remember you. You're amazing. Like, you're such a fighter. So please reach out if there's anything I can do. You're amazing. Anyway, Megan, thanks for the $20. Using Little Red Book, Red Note is more about the protests and less about the future accessibility. I personally doesn't make much sense to me, but again, as I mentioned, you can do whatever you choose and download whatever app you want. If you're MAGA, let us know in the chat. I'll bring you up and we can talk and you can tell us why on earth you're MAGA, man. It's so peculiar. John, yeah. Hello, bro.
What's up?
How old are you?
19.
Okay, you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes.
1 second. Nora, thank you for the $50 on Venmo. W Nora in the chat. I refused to download TikTok until 6 months ago. My favorite YouTuber left YT for TikTok. She then deleted her TikTok. I stayed on TikTok because of Parker debates, but I keep coming back because of Harry. Yo, Nora, I appreciate you so much. Can we get some W's for Nora in the chat? That is so incredibly kind. W Nora, $50 on Venmo. I appreciate you. You're amazing. We love you. All right, John.
Hello?
Why, buddy? Why'd you vote for Donald Trump?
Okay, so first off, Kamala is the biggest con artist of all time. Life is so much better under Trump.
Bro, stop it.
How is Kamala
Stop
more
it.
of a con artist? Are you trolling?
Stop it, dude.
Kamala fucked Willie Brown to get her job in office.
Bro.
So you're just like a misogynist piece of shit.
So can you give me any?
No.
So she became vice president of the United States because she had sex with Willie Brown?
And by the way, it was in a
She got her way up in
consensual
California.
adult relationship. It was two adults.
Yeah,
who were
that's how she got her attorney general or whatever she did in California.
Wait, no. Okay. So how did she? Wait, how did that? Can you give me any source that gave her the attorney general position?
You also you understand like how somebody becomes attorney general of a state, right?
They get elected.
They get a little favor.
You think all of those votes were because she had sex
You
with
think everybody
Willie
in
Brown?
politics is clean?
No, our argument is not that everybody in politics is clean. You just have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so name 3 policies. Okay, you guys sit here with all your facts. Can you name me a policy that's Kamala done good?
The Inflation Reduction Act.
He did it.
Infrastructure deal, the American Rescue Plan, the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act, the CHIPS Act, the PACT Act. I mean, helping Joe Biden restart the cancer moonshot program. The list goes on.
Yeah. No, it didn't work too well under them.
What specifically didn't work well?
Middle East war.
Okay, so how are they responsible for a Middle East war?
Well, under Obama administration, I'll start with this. Sorry. Under Trump administration, there was no new war started.
Wait, he said he can't assure the world that he isn't going to use the military to take Greenland and Panama. How the fuck are you going to act like he's the anti-war, pro-peace candidate? Like, are you delusional?
He also just furthered wars we were already in that I'm sure you don't know about.
We saw 4 years under him that he didn't start any new wars.
Yeah, we just increased drone strikes in the Middle East by 450% and killed a bunch of innocent people.
Assassination of a top military general in Iran.
Oh, dude, he got removed for community guidelines.
There's also the Turkish-Kurdish war. He actually did lead to that because he pulled our troops out of Kurdistan, which led, after they helped us defeat ISIS, which led to our Kurdish allies being killed.
Yeah, tens of thousands of people killed just because of Donald Trump. Abby, thanks for the $1 I saw. Danielle, thanks for the $10. Respectfully, you're looking good tonight. Danielle, you're amazing. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're very kind. Josh, thanks for the 1 cent. Bonetta, thanks for the 20 cents as well. I just know you say don't read out loud. Kira, thanks for the $2. No offense to Parker, but when he said I'll go to Harry's live in 20 minutes, I ran here. I'm sure Parker's okay with that.
Yeah, that's actually what I told you guys to do.
Julie, thanks for the $5 as well. Love the hair again tonight. Julie, I love you. I appreciate you. Brittany, thanks for the $1. Happy to have some Harry debates tonight. Brittany, it's good to have you here. Brianna, thanks for the 1 as well. You, Parker, and Dean, and the others making my day. Well, you make our days. Alexis, thanks for the $10. Learn so much for you. Thank you for doing this. And Jules, oh my God, thanks for the $150. Oh my God, WU, she said, can't just support Parker today. Ha. Yo, W Jules in the chat for $150. Dude, she is so amazing. She's always here supporting the live. W Jules in the chat right now. Spam the chat with W for Jules. You're awesome. We appreciate you so much. WU. W Jules again.
Jules.
All right, Rambo, talk to me, man. You vote for Donald Trump?
Good evening, gentlemen. I just got to say a couple of things. I just kind of think what you guys are doing is pretty dangerous. I mean, we have Donald Trump coming into office, whether you like him or not. You got to support our president.
What? Correct? No. Wait, I have a question. If you lived in Nazi Germany, right, in the 1930s, would you say that you have to support Hitler? Because
we're not in hypothetical land. I mean, but
hypotheticals
you guys are doing
relevant.
Is so dangerous.
How is it dangerous? Answer the question.
Answer my question. How are you helping this country by trashing the incoming president?
Wait, that wasn't a question you asked yet. You just asked that question.
You know what you're doing.
Answer my question first, and then I'll answer your question.
Wait, this is
what you're doing is dangerous.
If you answer my question, I'll answer your question. If you answer my question, if you answer my question, I'll answer. If you answer my question, I'll answer your question. And that was not listed in the.
Your question is so hypothetical. Like, what are we going to do? Transport back in time?
Do you think at the Supreme Court they're going to be asking whether or not it's too much harm coming from Harry and Parker's lives? No, that's a fucking dumb point to bring up.
What you guys are it's dangerous.
So wait. Why
do you think Trump?
So first of all, your logic is stupid. Your logic is stupid.
Incoming president.
Okay, your logic is stupid. You would acknowledge that.
Stupid? Is that where that's?
Yeah. Okay. So then answer Parker's question. If you were living in 1930s Germany, would you vote for Mustache Man or support him just because he's the incoming leader?
I don't, and that's such a stupid.
Okay, so exactly.
You wouldn't. So a leader can be excessively bad insofar as that you wouldn't vote for them or you wouldn't support them.
Parker,
and that's the point that I'm referencing.
Parker, this is not your
point that I'm referencing. Hold up.
No, it is. He's here.
It may not be my live.
What you guys are doing is dangerous and right.
It may not be my live, but I can still shut you the fuck up by putting a mute in your fucking mouth the whole time, and then I can let myself speak. So how about you be quiet and then listen up real quick. So the point that we're making is that the leader can be so bad, excessively bad, insofar as that you don't support them, right? Donald Trump's been held civilly liable of forcibly penetrating E. Jean Carroll's vagina against her will. He sent false slates of electors to electoral college to cast Trump votes when he didn't win. He called for a termination of all rules, regulations, and articles in the Constitution. He said the climate is going to start cooling and that science just doesn't know it yet. Donald Donald Trump bragged about grabbing women by the vagina without asking.
He's going to be your president.
Bragged about walking in changing rooms of girls in Miss Teen USA because he quote unquote owns the place and inspecting them. Donald Trump is a terrible guy.
And you want to support him for what reason? He's going to be your president. So
Rambo. Hold on.
Accept it.
Wait. Rambo. We accept that Donald Trump is going to be president. On election night, we were doing a stream together. And we all said that Donald Trump won, right? I made videos. Wait, can you be quiet for 5 seconds?
Other people tried to trash him.
Okay, can you be quiet for 5 seconds so I can finish?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's great. That's great. Can you be quiet so I can finish my sentence? Okay.
It's really pathetic.
Yeah, it is
okay,
pathetic
great.
to vote for Donald Trump, right?
So we acknowledge that Donald Trump's going to be president, but the beauty of democracy is that we can use our freedom of speech and our views and whatnot to engage in political discourse. And just because somebody is an incoming president doesn't mean that they're absolved of criticism. For example, Donald Trump has made a number of political moves.
Is that your plan?
Okay.
You and Parker plan to do this?
So Donald Trump has made a number of political moves prior to becoming president as president-elect that we would disagree with, like certain administration positions that are really dumb, or introducing certain policy positions, like he still wants to put tariffs on certain countries.
Yeah, we knew that.
Like the idea, yeah, exactly. So the idea that this period absolves Donald Trump of criticism and we just have to support him no matter what because he's the incoming president is ridiculous. Now, by the way, I would love for you to apply that same logic to the entire Biden presidency. Republicans have been undermining him and everything he wants to do every step of the way. Every step of the way. They've been saying that he's weak, that he's this, that he's that, the yada yada. I'm sure you weren't outraged when they were undermining our president when Joe Biden was in office and an incoming president as well. But now because it's Donald Trump and you're bought into your little cult, you're so don't criticize my father, aka Donald Trump.
Honestly, Harry, there's no talking any sense to you because you're really just brainwashed and you're not
even
what he just said. Have a good night. I wish you guys well.
Can you repeat? Oh, you can't repeat what he just said. Run away to your safe space.
Run away to your safe space. Run away to your safe space.
I'll say, Harry.
I'm not going to
kill you. Snowflake, bro.
What exactly is what is the problem with being a patriot? Like, why can't you just
you aren't a patriot if you advocate that in 2020 the election was stolen by Democrats with no evidence,
no one even likes you. I don't even know why he's here.
Why am I here? Because no one likes me. Really? Rambo, how many followers do you have?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Rambo, you follow at least 100. You follow over 10 times.
Do you have?
You follow 20 times the amount of people that follow you. That's your goal in life to have
followers?
Yeah. Wait. So you follow 20 times the amount of people that follow you.
That's your goal in life. I mean, if that's your goal in life, good luck.
He's just responding to your argument that nobody likes him.
It's called influence. My followers are representation of the level of influence and impact I've had on the society.
How come Trump is going to be president if your influence is so vast?
Wait, that's so dumb because you would recognize
I'm not saying
that
I have 100% influence.
Yeah, there's people in society that are always influential that can influence certain people, but it doesn't mean that something goes their way all the time. Like you would agree that Donald Trump is influential, right? But he didn't win in 2020. Some of his endorsed candidates in Pennsylvania in the Senate didn't win. Mehmet Oz lost to John Fetterman. So for
what's your point?
You're wrong about Parker. You're saying, if your point is fallacious, that Parker can be influential, but Trump won. How does that make sense? Of course it makes sense.
How is it fallacious? He asked me how
what I just explained to you, that people can be influential and things don't always go their way every single time. And I just gave you examples of how Donald Trump has endorsed candidates and they've lost. Donald Trump has run for president and he lost. Just because somebody's influential doesn't mean that they win every single time.
To Trump is kind of a big stretch, but anyway.
I don't think you understand how to have a conversation with anybody. You don't know how logic can be applied to other scenarios. So I don't know what you're
The reason why I came on your live is to tell you and Parker and all your other girlfriends that basically what you're doing is dangerous.
You're soft, man.
Yeah, but you have no basis for your perspective. Why are we dangerous?
When you grow up, you'll actually figure out.
Why are we dangerous?
This is also incredibly dumb.
Wait. You said we grow up? Donald Trump said he would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years.
Children. You have no idea what you're doing.
Donald Trump said he would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years. Are you saying he wanted to date a child?
You guys are playing around with your computers. You think you're like...
Are you saying that Donald Trump wanted to date a child because he wanted to... Hey, Donald Trump wanted to date a 10-year-old girl.
You guys keep muting me when
Rambo,
I'm trying to make a point, but...
You won't listen. This is a really critical point.
There goes the mute again.
Listen to what he's saying and stop complaining about getting muted. And if you stop speaking over him, you won't get muted.
What's your point, Parker? What are you trying to say?
Be quiet. Listen.
What are you trying to say? That you're grown up?
You called us children when we were 22. When we were 22 years old.
How old are you, Parker?
Shut up. I'm telling you. I literally just said it.
He just said it out loud.
I said.
How many years have you paid taxes?
Dude, can you be quiet?
Long time.
Can you be quiet? Right, so we're 22 years old, right? You said that we're children. Donald Trump said he would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years. Are you saying that he wanted to date a child?
Oh, now when it's time to unmute and answer, he stays muted, huh?
Mm-hmm. He's not going to understand what question I asked now. He didn't hear it, apparently.
Harry, could you stop muting me?
I just told you that if you stop speaking over him, you won't get muted. But if you continue to speak over him while he's trying to talk, you're doing it right now. You're doing it right now. If you stop speaking over him, you won't get muted. Now you can answer the question.
I asked you how many years you were in the workforce, and you're asking me a question about Trump and a 10-year-old.
You said that I'm a child. You said Harry's a child, so we're 22 years old. Donald Trump said he would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years. Is he saying in that scenario that he wanted to date a child?
Honestly, Harry, if you mute me again, I'm just going to leave because it's no.
Listen, it's a lot of projection. Don't blame us for your wife not liking you anymore. It's not our fault that your kids
and don't
don't
worry,
like you.
Rambo. That wasn't him that muted you. It was me. So
yeah, it's like it's not our
the
fault.
Immaturity level is off the charts.
Dude, it's not our fault that your wife doesn't like you anymore, bro.
Rambo, what did you say? Can't hear you.
What was that? Just I don't know.
And Brianna, thank you for the $2. I'm really glad to hear that, Brianna. And Eladia, thank you so much. I appreciate the $15. Thank you so much. Rambo, they asked me to ask you, like, are you sentient? Like, can you answer this question?
I don't think so.
Can you answer the question, Rambo?
You guys are just you're children.
You can't engage in conversation.
How many years have you been in the workforce?
You can't engage in conversation.
It's for the past 4 years.
Whoa, the big 4 years. Okay, buddy. When you're actually in the workforce for maybe 10 years, maybe 15 years, maybe you'll understand.
What does that matter at all? How does it? If you
anyway,
keep coming up with like these weird qualifications of like, you're children.
I wish you the best. But
that's great. I'm going to mute you and finish.
Do you want to answer my question?
You weird. Yeah, he doesn't want to. He's going to run. Watch. He's so scared. He said, by the way, it's so funny how you're like, oh, you guys are so dangerous for doing this. And then you can't even rebut anything we're saying. You just keep rambling about, oh, how many years in the workforce are you? How old are you? God, dude, you people are creepy, man. You need to like find a hobby.
Harry, you're an embarrassment for a New Yorker. But
you can't even debate.
Rambo, answer the question.
You're the guy with the Trump body pillow in your bed.
Rambo, answer the question. You said, oh, if you mute me again, I'm going to leave the live. I've muted you a million times. You still haven't left. Now answer the damn question. Right? You said we're children. We're 22 years old each. Donald Trump said he would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years. Did he say that he wanted to date a child? Answer the question. Now he can't unmute his mic. Now he can't hear the question.
Now he can. Wow.
Mustache. Now he's a fucking cricket, dude. I can hear the crickets, dude.
This guy is actually embarrassing. The fact that he comes up here so hot and he can't even debate, man. Oh, he leaves and he leaves.
Yeah,
he leaves. Oh, wow.
Fucking snowflake. That's
snowflake.
Run away.
Christy, thanks for the 2. Please run for president one day. I'm telling you, the primary is going to be me versus Parker versus Dean versus Chris. It's going to be a crazy Democratic primary, dude. It's going to be insane. The debates are going to go hard, man. They're going to go crazy. So just wait. They'll be fun. If you're MAGA, let us know in the chat. I'll bring you up and we can talk. Caitlin, thanks for the $10. I won't read that out on live. Kira, thanks for the 5 cents. Thanks for reminding me every night how much MAGA sucks. Yeah, they're not fun, man. These are not fun people, to be honest. Bonetta, thanks for the 10 cents as well. You look good tonight. Thank you so much. I have 11.5-hour day tomorrow at school. Get some rest. Samantha, thanks for the 1 cent. This is my sister. I know you're watching, Amelia. Go to bed. You think the White House is in South Carolina because you spend 15 hours on your phone a day. Talk your good sister looking out for you. And Karis, thanks for the $1. I listen to your live every single night. I love it and I appreciate it. Can you wish me luck for my doctor's appointment tomorrow? It's going to go great. Only good thoughts. Hello, are you MAGA?
Yes, I am. Hey, I'd just like to say it's nice to meet you guys. I'm actually very nervous right now.
It's all good, man. How old are you? Do you vote for Donald?
I'm 20. Yeah, I did vote for Trump. That's not actually the reason why I joined the live. I'd like to I kind of want to take a step away from this topic and go to another topic. I just want to hear you guys' opinion on the NFL, the Rams and Vikings game. I'm from California. I'm a Californian. And I'd like to hear you guys' opinion on that with everything that's going on. I'm a huge Rams fan. I saw you guys live. Just thought I'd join. Maybe switch up the topic.
Yeah, I mean, I want the Rams to win right now because of everything that's going on in LA. So that's my view. And I think they're going to. I mean,
I live in LA, so I'm biased.
I don't want to be rude, but that's all I have to say.
That's all good, man.
I'm a MAGA fan, but I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna continue watching your stream. I just want to hear you guys, and I like you guys.
Yeah, hey, man.
I'm a MAGA fan. I do respect you guys, though.
For sure, man. We appreciate you, even if you disagree. Thanks, man.
Yes,
Have a good one,
sir.
all right?
Hey,
good luck
God
with
bless.
the game.
God
Thanks,
bless.
man. Appreciate you. Yo, Christian, thanks for the $50 from Norway. I don't want to be alone right now. Thanks for being live. Also, I just donated $5,000 to LA Wildlife Relief. Yo, WU. Fuck yeah.
Can we get
fuck
some
yeah.
fucking W's for Christian? Let's get at least
Bro.
100 W's for Christian in the comment section.
Please get 100 W's.
Can we get at least 1,000? Let's get 1,000 W Christians in the comment section right now. At least a fucking 1,000.
W fucking Christian, dude.
That's so fucking
$5,000.
huge. That is
Dude,
amazing.
W, bro. W Christian. Please show him some love in the chat, man. That's a good guy right there. That's a nice donation to
That is absolutely
fighting wildfires, man. That's crazy. That's really, really good work, man. Insane. You're awesome, bro. You're awesome. Wow. Inspiring, folks. Inspiring. Let's bring up Nathan. W Christian, man. And Logan, thanks for the $2. From my understanding, the ban is on ByteDance and TikTok specifically. No, it's not on just those companies specifically. The law is written in a way that's just like any adversary-owned app. So Red Note's gone. Oscar, thanks for the $5. People are saying everyone should move to Red Note, but apparently they've been taken down posts by people mentioning LGBTQ plus topics. I'm not moving to Red Note. I would not recommend you do either. And yes, I've heard that same thing. Layla, thanks for the $2. I picked up a minor in poli-sci because of you guys. Hoping to go to law school. That's amazing. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so glad to hear stuff like that. What's going on, Nathan? You vote for Donald Trump?
Absolutely. How you soy boys doing tonight?
We are doing a lot better than you. That's for sure. And Allie, thanks for the $2. I said this to Parker. My boyfriend gets jealous at how much I talk about you guys. Keep doing you. That's funny, man. All right, Nathan, what do you want, bro? Why'd you vote for Donald Trump?
I voted for Donald Trump because he's an actual leader, a statesman.
Have I talked to you before, Nathan?
Oh yeah. You're my favorite soy boy.
What's the list?
Why am I a soy boy?
The way you grab the back of your head and play with your hair while you're fucking lying. You're
Dude, it's so wow. You're such a
lies.
fan.
What lies?
You're a
I
little
stem.
soy boy.
I stem. What do I lie
Dude,
about?
you're such a fan. You know, like
I grew
what
up
Parker
in
does and
Victorville,
stuff.
California. Hey, Parker. I grew up in Victorville, California. You know where that is?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go up there and eat some of them feces off the ground that your fucking lefty buddies have created there? Pick up some needles for me, bro. Okay? Go up there and
I think you're an incredibly peculiar individual. I'm going to say to you what I said to the last guy. It's not our fault that your wife doesn't like you and she like ran off with the guy you were worried about, man. It's not our fault. You don't got to take it out on us. What I would recommend for you is just go to therapy, dude. You just need to like go to therapy and like do a little bit more like self-discovery and realize like why you act this way.
Vaccine.
I'm really sorry to hear that,
My wife was killed by the
Nathan.
Moderna vaccine. My wife was killed by the Moderna vaccine.
Listen, I'm sorry to.
Wait. Did any doctor indicate that it was from the Moderna vaccine?
My wife is Mayla Denise Studley, and she passed on September 22nd, 2021 at St. Vincent's Hospital in Birmingham, Alabama.
How old was she?
50 years old. Thank you, Moderna.
And so, how do you know? And first of all, I'm sorry for your loss, genuinely. But how do you know it's because of the vaccine?
But I've looked forward to telling you guys.
Wait. How do you know it's because of the vaccine? Because like, if you're just up here spreading vaccine misinformation, you're going to kill more people.
From all your lies.
What lies? Tell me the lies. What lies? What lies? What lies? Come on.
I'm mute, buddy.
Nathan,
Figure it out, dude. Figure it out. You're on.
Send you an invite.
You're muted right now.
What lies? Tell us what lies.
Every time you open your mouths.
What
Figure
lies?
it out, dude.
Okay, the PACT Act.
And also, someone who told me that they were near Victorville said that you were lying.
Well, okay. Go pick up some needles, bro.
I don't know what this. But I don't know.
The homeless burned down my junior high school, bro. Bruh.
I don't think you should blame just homeless people. That's kind of crazy
like
to generalize homeless people in that way.
No, I blame the Department of Education and the county government and all of them that bankrupted everything and left it abandoned. Then the homeless moved in and burned it down.
Yeah, I think you're just like I think you're just a bag full of lies. To be honest, I think this is getting
Nathan,
concerning.
the only one who's lying is you.
Medina, thanks for the $1 in PayPal. I appreciate you. You and Parker like the 1975.
I'm a desert rat, bro. I know what I'm talking about.
You're what?
I'm a desert rat, bro.
What
does that even
mean?
What's that?
Oh, I got flagged. Go fuck yourselves.
You're just a bitter freak.
He's so mad, bro. Like, why is he so
just
mad?
A bitter man. I think you need to figure some things out, but maybe again, go to therapy. I'd recommend it. Just you'll do some self-discovery, figure out some things. And
Ava, thank you so much for the $5. I'm the only Democrat
much.
in my super conservative family. You give me strength to stand up for what is right. W. Parker. Thank you so much, Ava. I really appreciate it.
Ava,
thank you $2. Thank you, Jessica.
Haley, thanks for the $1.11. Got some really terrible news today, and trying to manage grief while juggling the rest of life is a little easier when I can join your live and remind myself of hope for our future. Damn, Haley, I'm so sorry to hear that you got some bad news today. I hope you're feeling a little bit better and that maybe you can take your mind off some things for a little bit.
Are you guys good?
Kira, thanks for the $10. Good luck on your LSAT. You're going to do great, Kira. I don't, not a doubt in my mind. Anna, thanks for the $1. Rambo's in your chat now saying you're an embarrassment to NYU. He had to run from the live though. Oh yeah. That guy should, should come back up and debate. I mean, unfortunately he is incapable of doing so, but anyway, what's going on, Riley? You MAGA?
Well, about that, I'm not actually from America. I'm your guys' northern neighbor. I'm from Canada.
Oh, so you didn't vote for Donald Trump?
Well, I don't really have a clear point on how American politics would work. I'm usually just on Twitter when I'm bored.
All right, man. We're only really looking for Trump voters, so I'll drop you down for now. I appreciate you watching, but I don't know what we would talk about then, to be honest. All right, if you're MAGA, let us know in the chat. We will bring you up, and you could tell us. Wait, is this the same guy? Is it Jimbo again? I don't know if it's the same guy.
What's up, Parker?
Hello. Why'd you say I just hi to me?
I was on your live yesterday, I think.
Oh, okay. Ken, thank you so much for the $25 for y'all are the goats. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Ken. Can we get some W's for Ken in the comments? Thank you so much, Ken.
Sierra, thanks for the $1. Love your lives. I appreciate you, Sierra. Ethan, thanks for the $10. Voted for Kamala, but Republican. Can we talk? You're welcome to come up for sure. That's a crazy thing. Caitlin, thanks for the $1. You're so fine. I love you. Caitlin, I love you back. Thank you for being here. You're amazing. Stephanie, thanks for the 2. Thank you for fighting for our rights. Stephanie, I appreciate you. Ethan, thanks for the another 10. I appreciate it. Trisha, thanks for the 2. Why is it dangerous? I can talk about that in a second. Gracie, thanks for the $5 as well for I love you. Gracie, I love you back. As I always say, I love you back. Appreciate you being here. Melanie, thanks for the 1 as well. All right, what do you want, Jimbo?
What's up? I was going to say, I don't like the left's view on political correctness.
Like, what about it?
I don't like how PC the party is.
Like, can you give me an example?
I don't like their view with BLM or trans or any of that.
Wait, what about
specifically
BLM?
race.
What about trans people?
I don't like their racial views.
What views specifically?
I don't think America is a racist country.
Okay, I've already talked to you about this. I don't want to run the same argument. What's the point of running this argument after we already dog walked you on this?
Well,
I already dog walked you on this.
No, you didn't. You cried.
Yeah, we did. We already went through. What do you mean I cried?
You and your friend cried about it.
No, we dog walked you repeatedly.
I disagree with that.
Okay.
So
cool, dude.
So you don't want to debate?
Do you have anything else you want to discuss regarding?
You don't want to debate me on race?
Do you think that? Do you believe in the white genocide theory?
The white genocide theory of what? In America?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's happening in America. In South Africa, it's happening though.
So you don't believe in the Great Replacement? You're not like that right wing?
Well, it just depends what you mean by that.
Okay. Yikes.
Yeah, dude. What?
Yikes, dude. Yikes.
Yikes.
Oh, dude. Parker just got removed. Bro, what? And the live just got flagged for harassment and bullying. What? Oh, brother. Parker, come back on a different account. I don't know if he's still here, but he'll come back on a different account, I assume. All right, do you have anything else you want to discuss regarding Donald Trump or no?
Well, how come you don't want to discuss political correctness?
Well, if Parker already ran the same arguments with you, then it's just going to be a repeat of that conversation. So do you have anything else you want to talk about or no?
Well, that's my main issue. You don't want to talk about it? Well, how about me and you talk about it?
If Parker and I have probably similar views.
I got taken down for hate speech, hateful behaviors.
Yeah, I got harassment.
Now, I don't understand that why you feel the need to go over the same conversation after you already got dog walked on it. We're just going to go and show how you're a terrible person. And you're going to say, oh, I voted for a guy held civilly liable of forcefully penetrating a woman's vagina against her will because I don't believe that systemic racism exists. That's like,
well, hold on. I didn't vote for anyone actually in this election.
Okay, well then what's the point of you being up here?
So then what are you doing here?
Because I have a problem with the left's political correctness. I don't like their views on race.
Okay, cool, dude. Okay, do you want a cookie?
Well, why don't you want to debate on it?
Well, because you're not like relating to the topic. You didn't vote for Trump.
I support him though.
Okay, what do you mean by support him?
You didn't vote for him.
I didn't vote in this election because I live in a liberal state, and so it doesn't matter. But
but you would have voted for Trump.
Yeah, if I lived in a swing state.
Okay, so like, what policies of his do you like?
I just have a huge problem with the left. Like I said,
Megan,
I don't like
it. $10. Thank you, Megan.
Okay, so you're not saying like
what
literally
specifically about
anything
Kamala
right now.
Harris's positions do you disagree with?
Kamala's. I mean,
Megan,
I don't
thanks for
like
the 10
the
as well.
border. I don't like open border.
Okay, when did she advocate for an open border?
Well, just during her entire tenure, illegal immigration spiked.
W. Megan for the
$5. You understand that just because undocumented immigration went up doesn't mean it's caused by her. The reason why undocumented immigration went up is because there was economic insecurity around the world due to global inflation. Global inflation breeded income insecurity.
Well, then how come immediately after Trump was I assume you're saying global inflation because of the pandemic, correct?
Yes.
So when Trump was president, the pandemic was also going on.
I understand.
Immediately
But
after Biden took over, he reversed a lot of Trump's border policies,
Like what?
which remain in Mexico.
Okay, so how is Remain in Mexico effective?
Well, you just see the results. The results don't lie.
So wait, was the border open prior to Remain in Mexico, or like should I say since Biden got rid of Remain in Mexico, was the border open as a result?
Why has illegal immigration spiked?
So I just asked you a question. Was Remain in Mexico the thing that shut down the border, or like what?
Remain in Mexico, the thing that shut down the border?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. All I know is that like the illegal immigration has spiked.
So was the border open? Was the border open after Biden got rid of Remain in Mexico?
So it's clear it's his fault.
So was the Remain in Mexico the thing that was keeping the border secure? Like, was it open after Biden got rid of Remain in Mexico?
The border has been less secure since Biden's been president.
Yeah, I'm asking you a question about a specific policy you brought up. But the point is that Remain in Mexico only affected around 60 to 70,000 people. And it wasn't even in use by the end of Trump's administration. And also, Donald Trump only put Remain in Mexico in place in 2019. So clearly not a main priority for the Trump administration or something that he thought was just so effective. So, yeah, you're just uninformed on this. And the idea that also like the getting rid of Remain in Mexico had any impact on the influx of migration, like that's insane. That's absolutely insane. And so can you like point me to a specific policy that Biden put into place or like something that Biden overturned, for example, that led to an influx?
Well, Biden and Harris literally fly people in and put them in hotels. Like it happened.
There's no evidence of that. What federal policy? That's
30 minutes from me.
Yeah, that's
fucking lied.
Yeah, that's also just
not a
completely
lie.
not.
It's not a lie.
That's not true. The Biden administration doesn't fly anybody in. There's a specific program where people can come. Can you listen for 5 seconds? There's a specific program where people can come into the United States and work, and they can fly into the United States to do that, but they have to pay for their own plane ticket, and they have to have a sponsor in the United States. And they can only, that's not a permanent stay. They can only stay for a couple of years, and then they have to go back to the country of which they originated from. But they also have to go through standard border screening as well. They have to be checked by Border Patrol and submit for stuff like that. So the Biden administration is not paying for this. They're not doing it. This is just a program that the DHS offers.
Well, no, 30 minutes from my house, there's a hotel that was rented out to illegals, kicked people. It was actually an apartment building. It was kicked people out. I don't care, Parker. And
wait. I think just calling people illegals is pretty dehumanizing.
Parker, they're illegal immigrants and they're not supposed to be in the country.
I understand, but calling people illegals is crazy.
Yeah, you also don't care about breaking the law, so I wouldn't go down that route.
You're saying I break the law? I'm a law-abiding citizen.
You voted for a guy held civilly liable.
I didn't vote for anyone.
Yeah, you support Donald Trump who's a convicted felon. So
I
please
didn't
don't
vote for anyone.
Yeah. That's great. But you also support Donald Trump very openly. You're saying that you support Donald Trump publicly.
Yeah, you support him. What are you talking about?
And he's a convicted felon. So, also, what hotel? What?
On bullshit.
Yeah, you're totally fucking wrong, and we can debunk you on that as well. It won't take long. So, what hotel specifically are you referencing? What's the name of it?
It's in Worcester, Massachusetts.
And what's the name of the hotel?
It doesn't have a name. It's just like the
hotel doesn't have a name.
Covers it up.
That makes no fucking sense.
The hotel doesn't have a name.
Look up on YouTube. Look up on YouTube.
Bro, do you have like an article or something I can read?
YouTube video. Look.
I'm gonna cry.
A YouTube video by who?
His name is Andrew.
Okay.
I can't believe it, dude.
All right. Is he a journalist? Or does he work for an agency or?
No, he is a journalist.
Okay. Who does he work for? Is he independent or what?
Independent journalist. Yeah.
Okay. So what's the hotel called?
Well, it doesn't have a name, bro. It
obviously has a name.
No, it doesn't.
It obviously has a name. So it's just
the
building is just unidentified building?
Yes.
Okay. So you have absolutely no idea what's going on around in the world around you, buddy. What's the town?
Worcester.
How do you spell that?
WORCESTRER.
Worcester Immigrant Hotel. Let's see. Let's see here. Literally no major news outlets are covering this. We have Worcestershire Telegram, whatever the fuck that is. And it's also saying that is it the Worcestershire City Motel? Is that what you're referencing?
Worcester.
Sorry.
I have no idea what the name is, bro. It's just it's a thing.
Yeah. So
Worcester, is that what it's saying?
Worcester.
Worcester. This hotel is specifically for refugees, meaning that people are here legally. That's the only thing that comes up when you look up that town. I'm not even going to try to pronounce Worcester. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Whatever. That's the only thing that comes up. So I don't know who you're subscribing to on YouTube and what content you're watching, but buddy, like you gotta like get better sources for your
Andrew
shit.
Santinello. Look it up.
Andrew Santinello. Let's see how Andrew San. How do you spell Santinello?
SANTELLO.
Peter?
Sorry, Peter. That's was I forgot his name.
Yeah, so this is just some dude.
Yeah, he doesn't work for CNN. That doesn't mean he's not. That doesn't.
No,
mean
I don't mind independent journalists, but like, why do you trust what he's saying if like no other outlets are reporting?
Because it's right there. He actually talks to people. He talks to locals. He talks.
Right.
He goes to the hotel.
Yeah, and these people are refugees. I mean, you can look this up. I mean, again, the only thing that comes up is a motel, which is from the looks of it, nothing luxury, right? And it's for refugees who are here legally. Anybody that's being held at like a hotel or staying at a hotel is not undocumented.
Well, you see, the thing with a lot of these illegal immigrants is they can just claim asylum and lie.
So by definition, they're not illegal and they're not breaking a law if they're claiming asylum.
It is breaking a law to lie.
They can claim asylum.
You can't lie.
They go to court and then they have to prove they go to court and then they prove their claim. They have a right to claim asylum if they want to.
They don't have
whether they have a valid asylum claim is a different story.
It is a different story. You're correct on that.
Yeah, so they go to court and then they have to like either prove it or they get removed from the country.
So you can't lie in court. So
they're not lying in court. They'll like present evidence to suggest that they need asylum or that they're being targeted on a protected trait. But again, the main point is that the people that you're talking about in these hotels or whatnot are legal immigrants. They're either refugees, asylum seekers. They've gone through a legal process.
Well, yeah, you see, you just didn't listen to anything I just said. You're discounting how a lot of refugees under this new Biden administration are lying about their asylum status.
Yeah, so we agree that the asylum system has been abused. That's why Joe Biden and Kamala Harris put forward a bipartisan immigration bill that included a number of things which you most certainly agree with. But one of the main things it included was rewriting the asylum laws to make it harder for people to claim asylum where it doesn't apply, kind of raising that burden of proof that somebody has. But Donald Trump killed that bill. So the thing that you're complaining about right now, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris tried to solve, but the guy that you support killed that bill. And obviously you don't know anything about that because watch,
hold on. That bill also gave money to Ukraine, and also Trump wants to close the border. And that bill wants to let in still like thousands of people still.
Nope, not true. That bill didn't include anything for Ukraine. There was the original bill included funding for Ukraine, Israel, Taiwan, and border provisions. Then they separated the bills because Republicans didn't want to pass an immigration portion. And then they passed the national security bill, which funded the investments in Ukraine and other countries. But what's left right now, still sitting in government, is the Senate's the immigration bill. That's the only portion that remains. Republicans didn't want to vote on that because they knew it would help things at the border, and that would give Democrats a quote unquote win, even though it would be a win for the country, and that would hurt Donald Trump's election chances. And it also doesn't let in like thousands of people.
Brushed over that. You brushed over. You were like investments for Ukraine. It's like that's money for Ukraine, buddy.
Yeah, so if you would have just listened to what I just said, the bills were separated. So they overwhelmingly, Democrats and Republicans supported that Ukraine funding bill. But what's left of the bill after being separated was the immigration portion. That's still sitting in Congress.
So me and you disagree about the bipartisan border bill, but like, so do you not? You don't support open borders because, like, let's just say for the sake of the argument,
supports open borders.
You don't support. Okay, good.
Yeah. So that and the bill that Donald Trump killed included funding billions more for Border Patrol, hiring thousands of new agents, expanding immigration courts. So these folks that are claiming asylum, instead of having their cases addressed in 4 to 7 years, which is the current backlog because the courts are so small, they'd have their claims addressed in under 6 months. Donald Trump killed that bill, though. So that's not a thing. That backlog still exists. But you didn't decide to inform yourself. And Donald Trump is now the next president of the United States.
Well, so wait, I got another question about immigration. How come majority of Democrats voted against the Lake and Riley bill?
Well, I don't actually... I don't think that the majority of Democrats voted. I mean, it's only been in the House. They haven't voted on in the Senate. I'm trying to remember the numbers. I don't think that the majority of Democrats voted against the Lake and Riley bill. But also, the Lake and Riley bill has a lot of problems with it. Even ICE has been telling Congress that it has a lot of problems. They would need billions more dollars to be able to enforce the law. And if the law passes, they would have to possibly release a lot of bad people currently in their custody to make way for people that have been arrested in these different states for petty crimes like theft, for example. So,
should criminals be deported?
Like
if
Trump?
If people are offenders, I'm not going to say.
If someone is a violent offender, should they be able to get access to like nuclear armament?
If someone's a violent offender?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay, so then why would you let them be president of the United States?
Donald Trump's not a violent offender.
Yes, he is. He's been held civilly liable of sexually abusing a woman.
What, E. Jean Carroll, whose cats are named Penis and Vagina?
Wait, I don't know where you got the first. I don't know where you got the first one, but like you understand that that doesn't mean she wasn't assaulted. That's like a weird thing to make.
And wouldn't let the court bring in her jacket that was quote unquote ejaculated on or had semen on?
Dress. So it was a dress, a Donna Karan dress that was from the 80s.
She wouldn't bring it in.
She did.
And also it's from like 30 years ago.
Why didn't Donald Trump give up his DNA? It was 23 years.
Also the story is completely not believable. You're telling me
what's not believable about it?
You're telling me Trump really abused this woman inside of a department store?
Yep.
And there's no evidence. It's pretty much just her word.
There is evidence. Why didn't Trump give up his DNA?
Because he's innocent.
He's innocent. So if he was innocent, why wouldn't he give up his DNA?
Oh, I thought you said why would he? I thought you said he did.
No, why didn't he give up his DNA? For testing.
Because it's a bullshit case, dude.
Oh, it's bullshit? Oh, really? I mean,
like, why does he have to deal with bullshit?
It's not, first of all, it's not bullshit. A jury unanimously in a civil court ruled that he's liable for it. So clearly there's evidence, and I imagine you don't know anything about this case. But if Donald Trump is innocent and he didn't do anything wrong and he didn't, there's no evidence, And he
I
never
just
met
told
her.
you he.
Then why did he not submit his DNA?
Evidence.
Why did he not give his DNA?
Because you shouldn't. Because the courts right now and for the last few years have been against him. I don't blame him for not trusting the courts, especially in New York.
Sorry, what exactly do you think is going to happen if he provides his DNA? Like, do you think that somebody behind the scenes is going to like say it's a match when there's not actually a match?
Well, dude, listen.
Like, what's wrong with
when
you?
You're a celebrity, especially when you're when you're a celebrity, when you're a president of the United States, you have so many like people.
Dude, you understand that you can
like,
make these exact same arguments that you're making in favor of like Bill Cosby? You fucking kidding me? Like, just because Donald Trump is a celebrity and he has this power and whatnot, doesn't mean that he's absolved of criticism or that he can't do anything wrong.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Well, you're making the argument that because of his notoriety, there are people that want to come after him, I assume is where you're going with
100%.
that. Oh, okay. So then you could literally make that exact same argument for terrible people like Bill Cosby.
Well, dude, you got to look at the evidence too. E. Jean Carroll is a crazy person who wouldn't provide any evidence for it. She wouldn't bring her
What do you
dress.
mean provide no evidence? There were plenty of pieces of evidence submitted in the case. Can you name one of them?
She didn't bring her dress in.
Can you name one of them?
She didn't bring her dress in.
Can you name one of the pieces of
I just
evidence?
did.
Name one of the piece of... You did. That's not a piece of evidence that you named.
She did not bring in her dress.
She was
that
offering
she said,
to have the dress tested. She's saying, "Hey, let's do this." Donald Trump is the one that held that up.
She did the opposite.
It was
said,
tested.
"Do not test
Listen,
it."
no,
she wasn't.
No,
What?
that's not true. That's not true. It was tested, right? It was unidentified male DNA, and Trump didn't give up his DNA. So that's the only reason why we didn't get it like tested within the context of the court system against Trump's DNA is because Trump didn't give up his DNA.
That's such bullshit, dude.
That's not
dude, that's
bullshit.
such
It's
bullshit.
fact.
Dude, you're such a grape apologist, bro. Like any logical person could look at this and say, yeah, somebody not giving up their DNA is suspect. It's a little suspicious. If you are so innocent, you've never met this person in your entire life, you never have had any interaction with them, which is, by the way, what Donald Trump was claiming, then give up your DNA. There's no rigging of the DNA testing. I don't even know what you're trying to insinuate there. You're trying to come up with anything to justify Donald Trump. But Donald Trump specifically did not give his DNA over. Any public defender will tell you, any defense attorney will tell you, if you are 100% sure that it's not your DNA, which is Donald Trump's claim, then give it over. It'll help your argument in court. But Donald Trump didn't. He had years to do it. And you're sitting up here defending him.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I don't trust the courts. I don't trust this case. I think she just wanted to.
Okay.
I think she just wanted to sell her book. And she's a crazy person.
Okay. All right.
Her cat's names are Penis and Vagina.
So who the fuck? I don't even know what her cat's name is. I don't even know where you got that from. I couldn't care less what she names her cats. God damn it. I mean, the idea that like a name of a cat somehow discredits her is insane. But just apply this hypothetical to you. If you had, I don't know if you have a sister, but let's just say you had a woman family member and they were assaulted. If the alleged perpetrator was refusing to give their DNA over, you'd be like, yeah, fuck that guy. Clearly this person knows something and clearly this person is nervous about it. But when it comes to Donald Trump, you say, oh, you know, the courts are rigged against him. I don't trust the courts. The courts are this, the courts are that. Buddy, get off this loving Trump train and get back into reality and stop defending people who do shitty things.
Well, why is it loving Trump when I'm just looking at the evidence and it just seems like a ridiculous case?
Because you're not. Your defense for Donald Trump not giving the DNA over is, oh, the courts are rigged. And you have no evidence to back that up.
She's a crazy person too, and it's a ridiculous story.
I'm sorry, what's crazy about her?
Her cats' names are Penis and Vagina.
Wait, you can disagree. First of all, I don't know where you got this from, but second of all, how does that make her crazy? You can like dislike somebody's cat name or pet name. How does that at all discredit her accusation?
Well, it's also a ridiculous story.
How is it ridiculous?
Wait, what store was it located in?
Macy's.
What are you talking about?
Dude, I don't know.
Burdorf Goodman. Dude, you don't even know any of the facts of the case. What are you talking about? You know nothing about you absolutely know nothing about the case. And yet you're here trying to fucking dispute it. You made up that it was from fucking Macy's.
You know nothing.
What fucking insane shit are you talking about, bro? Dude, you're such a joke. You're such a joke. What'd you just say?
You're queer.
Is that supposed to be like an insult?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're total, dude. You're a total loser.
What a weirdo.
Like, you're a total loser. You're a total loser.
Like actual loser.
You're a total loser. You're like it's crazy. It's crazy what you do up here. You try to call Parker names while also like defending people assaulting. You're a total loser. I hope you know that. Actually, I genuinely don't like you. Total loser.
Okay, I don't like you either.
Good. I hope you don't. I wouldn't want grape apologists to like me. So you're a total loser. Go
Jim,
find a hobby.
You're a fucking weirdo, dude.
Go find a fucking hobby, dude. Yeah, go find a hobby, dude. And watching yourself. I don't give a fuck what you say, dude. Watching these like niche YouTubers for your information.
No one will do it with you.
And then coming up here and then grape apology and shit like this and defending bad people. You're trash, dude. You're trash. Go I don't know, punch drywall and drink a Monster Energy drink, and then get in your lifted truck and curse at the world. All right, now get the fuck out of my life.
Dude,
guys punching a hole in his wall right now.
You remember that Instagram video that that one video that we made where I was like you recorded, I think it was you recorded it. It was like me saying like when we were sitting down to eat, like the one.
Oh yeah.
In Vegas, dude, that video has 7,000 likes and 6,700 comments on Instagram right now.
Wait,
dude, what? Randomly just got like thousands of comments, and it's all like conservatives that hate me. Dude, the video has like 7,000 comments with like 350k views.
Dude, that's insane. God, what the? I'll have to go look at it.
There's 2,700 likes on a comment that says that fry grab was beta as fuck.
Dude, these people are so strange.
Dude, and then one of them is America is a Christian nation, 1,000 likes.
Nice. And thanks for the $10. You were in my dream last night. Think I've watched too many lives. Carrie, thanks for the $5 for being MAGA's unofficial therapist. They always come up here and have a therapy session. It's like, guys, I'm not licensed.
When are they gonna start paying us therapy rates?
Yeah, when are we gonna? Our hourly rate is like specifically for them $1,500.
$1,500 for MAGA therapy.
Grace with the 10 cents. Hello, President Snow. Wow. Becca, thanks for the $1. Wednesday marks 1 year since my BF of 2 years broke up with me without any warning or explanation. I'm celebrating my Independence Day with my besties throwing a party. Amazing. I hope you enjoy that. Thank you for being distracted.
Happy Independence Day.
Happy Independence Day to all who celebrate, especially Becca. Jennifer, thanks for the $2. Tell this guest he's useless. Blank. I'm in New Hampshire. We can't. That's what we call them. That's a funny name. Maze, thanks for the $10. Genuine question. Do you know the rate of asylum claims that have been proven to lie? Guess is ridiculous, by the way. Yeah, I think, the majority of asylum claims are rejected. But also, of course, just because a claim is rejected doesn't mean somebody lied. Will, thanks for the $5. The YouTube video is titled "Trust Me, Bro" by Project Veritas. Blake, thanks for the $1 as well.
Yes, I do like the 1975.
I don't know why they got to hate on weird cat names either. Ashley, thanks for the $1. Convicted felons in New York are required to give DNA. Thoughts about what that might mean for Trump? Nothing. Devon, thanks for the $1 as well. If Biden was convicted of the same 34 felonies, MAGA would not question it at all. Totally agree. And Velda, thanks for the $1. And Christian, thanks for the $1. What's up, man?
Okay, I don't even really care, but earlier, you said there's cat's name.
Brother, you gotta be above the age of 18 to be on here, man.
I don't even know if he's above the age of 14.
Yeah, I don't think so. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, and the link in the bio for both Parker and I. If you are MAGA and you want to join the live, come on up. Tell us why, and we'll talk to you. Yeah, sound good?
Sounds great.
Sounds good to me, man.
Sounds mighty fine.
Joe Adams says they're MAGA. We'll give them a shot, or at least they said bring me up. Hopefully they're MAGA. Jesse, my man, Jesse Johnson, I see you in the chat. I know you've been saying MAGA. I know you're not MAGA. I know you're an RFK guy. I remember our conversation. Don't you think I don't? What's up, man? You vote for Donald Trump?
Hi. I just want to say I've been trying again for months. I absolutely love you guys. You guys are amazing.
Thank you.
Do so much amazing. And I watch every single one of you guys' lives. You guys are my lives from 2 o'clock in the afternoon all the way down to 12 in the morning. I
love that.
I just want to say I appreciate you so much, and you guys are amazing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, you're amazing. Have a good one. All right.
You too. Bye. Love you guys.
I appreciate it. Oh, she's nice. Let's bring up.
So nice.
She's nice. I just invited this guy. I don't know if you've talked to him before. Hopefully he comes up.
What's it called, Harry? You got to get Fortnite. We got to play, bro.
I have Fortnite.
We got to play, bro.
We can play, absolutely.
I'm telling you, we should do a Twitch stream where we do that.
Totally, I'll play.
I've done that one before. It was really fun.
What mode did you play?
I play all of them.
Oh, you play all of them? I only do OG.
I'll play OG. I don't mind.
Word.
I used to play like all the time. Like I used to play competitively.
Oh, so you're actually like probably like way better.
Yeah, I use keyboard and mouse, so I'm pretty decent.
Oh, dude, this guy's
when I try.
Right. Jason, thanks for the $1, man. What a disaster. Sorry, I have to. It is a disaster, dude. Angela, thanks for the $5. I wish I would have seen this earlier because that's a good question. What's going on, Mason? Are you MAGA?
I am. But I just want to say, Parker, you need to apologize to Eon Network.
I don't know who that is.
Is he just like leaving straight up? I think he's leaving. I hope that was like a bet and he
no clue.
I hope that was like a bet and he just made some money or something. Anyway, if you're MAGA, let us know in the chat. If you're actually MAGA, let us know in the chat. Only looking for some debates. So, oh God, look at this, Parker. I don't know if you've debated this guy. You probably have. This guy's insufferable.
Lindsay, thank you the $5. Thank you, Lindsay.
Not round two,
we talked
bro.
to this person earlier. I think they're like some troll I've talked to a million
guys,
times.
you know what?
Bianca, can you be quiet for 5 seconds, please? Bianca, thanks for the $2. Thanks for always defending victims. Love you and Parker. Bianca, we love you too. Thank you so much.
Hold up. Thank you.
No,
DJT,
just stop talking.
For the
Anna,
$1
thanks for the
million.
$1. Us therapists don't make that much money.
Thank you for the $1 million, DJT.
Okay. You need to be making more, Anna. It's
Oh my God, the DNC! Thank you for the $1 trillion. Thank you so much, DNC.
Thank you, DNC, for the $1 trillion. Aiden, thanks for the $1. I live in Worcestershire. I'm butchering it. I don't know what that dude was talking about. Yeah, I don't know either. Nick, thanks for the $1. Biden doesn't control disaster funding, right? I mean, Congress appropriates funding, and then FEMA and whatnot disperses. Sophia, thanks. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. There's some certain circumstances where the president can doesn't matter. We don't have to get into the nuances of it. It's going to get too complex. Sophia, thanks for the $5. I want to watch you guys in live, but I have to do my homework. Hopefully I'll be back before you guys get off. Love you and Parker. We love you too. Go do your homework. Go be an academic and do your thing. Woody, thanks for the $1. Vikings suck, dude. Yeah, they didn't play well tonight. And Kelsey, thanks for the $50 on Cash App. W Kelsey, Kelsey. Please send them some love and some W's in the chat. I appreciate you so much. You're amazing. I love you. And I wish nothing but happiness and success for you. All right, what do you want, bro?
Nothing. So I talked to you last week or week and a half ago. So
yep, and it was terrible.
Have you looked up?
I think it was. I don't know if. Wait, be quiet.
Hold on,
I don't know if.
Hold on.
Layla's here, but I think it was Layla who made the edit of us
You're talking over
debating.
me.
Yes, I am because I want to. I think it was Layla who made the edit.
So have you learned a little bit? Have you learned a little bit about the PEC for the future since you knew nothing about it?
We talked about this. We talked about this last week and how you literally knew nothing about it.
Though, Harry.
Hey, my question still stands to you.
You knew nothing about it.
Great, that's great. My question still stands to you. What's the enforcement mechanism? If you think that the United Nations somehow now controls the United States in war or in pandemic, how do they enforce that?
Ask Kamala and Biden.
Okay, so
they signed us up for it.
Don't know. Okay, great.
They signed us
I'm
up
glad we've
for it.
waited a week and you still haven't debunked your own crazy conspiracy theory and you still don't even know how your own conspiracy theory works. So this is good. Glad we made some great progress.
Did they not sign us up for this PEC for the future?
I'm asking you a simple question. If you're a conspiracy,
there's an actual thing that.
All right, dude. Do you want to? Is this all you want to talk about, bro?
I do because you knew nothing about.
You have a good rest of your night, man. If you listen, first of all, you got to go figure out how your own conspiracy theory works first. I'm happy to talk about this with you because we've talked about it, I guess, 3 times now. This is the 3rd time. And every single time I've asked you this question of how is the UN actually going to enforce this? How does your conspiracy theory work? You don't even know how your own conspiracy theory works. He says, oh, Kamala said this, or go look at Kamala's website. Dude, get lost, bro. Go find something else to do. Go find something else to do, bro. Go find something else to do, bro. All right, if you're MAGA, let us know in the chat. I think this guy, I've been, reluctant for this guy because of his username, but we'll let him up. Yeah, because I just think he just cash apped me. So, to say that he's actually authentic. So. What do you want, bro?
Hi, I'm 19. I'm a Republican.
What year were you born?
2005.
Okay. Why'd you vote for Donald Trump?
I did not vote for Donald Trump. I voted for Kamala Harris, but I'm a registered Republican.
Okay. Well, then we're on the same page. Well, I mean, you're a Republican, but...
Yeah, there's just... So, my grandparents and my parents are all registered Republicans. And in 2020 and 2024, all four of them voted for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. One thing that I guess I'm worried about is healthcare.
What about healthcare?
Incredible.
Okay. All right.
All right, Kelsey, thank you so much for the $42 on Cash App. Thank you so much, Kelsey. I really appreciate it. Priscilla, thank you for the $1. Sierra, thank you for the $1 for the GNC money. Tyler, thank you for the $1 for shout out Soros. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Kelsey, though. I appreciate it. Thank you, and Amelia. Thank you for the $1. And Maze, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. Can I have some of that trillion? No, I have to keep it to myself.
No, it's not enough. He needs to make more.
Seriously, dude. I need it all to myself.
Yeah, that's right. What's going on, Troy?
Hey, dude. I'm a MAGA, but I don't dislike y'all at all. It's y'all's opinion. I didn't get the chance to vote because I'm in the military and I was deployed at the time, so I didn't get to vote.
Live right now?
Yeah, I'm live right now with Harry.
So would you have voted Trump?
If I had the chance, yeah.
Why so?
Mainly because he likes strong military, military.
You're gonna have a strong military regardless of who's president.
Well, being in the military, I do see when it was under the 2020 to 2024, it was definitely weaker
it was weak in 2020.
It started getting weak. When it came to rules.
Trump was president.
No, I'm saying when Joe Biden became president.
Yeah, but you said in 2020 it started becoming weak. That was when Trump was president.
Well, my bad. I got the years wrong. Well, I'm talking about when Biden became president, the rules around.
Yeah, what did he do specifically?
There's a lot to it, but there's rules that went into it to where regulations or standards just kept dropping because a lot of people.
Which ones?
If I can give you specifics, it's I would say because the numbers of people joining just kept going down. So they were just easing up on physical fitness or I can't give you the top of the head, but because I've never been really live, so it's kind of it's kind of because there's 5,000.
So how am I going to evaluate your stance then?
No, I'm just saying in my opinion, I do think if you have a stronger president that's more forceful.
How is Kamala Harris strong or weaker than Donald Trump?
Because she wasn't strong on other leaders around the country. She just wasn't.
I think she was. I think Donald Trump was weak on Putin.
I don't think so because Putin wanted Kamala to he endorsed Kamala. Yeah.
That was literally to control you.
No. Because if you have a different Putin, for example, if you have him saying that he wants to have Kamala.
Yeah, he obviously wants Donald Trump to win. What are you talking about?
No,
there were leaked Kremlin documents saying that he thinks Donald Trump is easy to manipulate.
He literally went out and talked about how he endorsed Kamala.
Yeah, that was publicly. I'm referencing what his private position is. You understand there's a difference between his public and private position. His public position is that way to convince MAGA idiots that it is the case that Trump's going to be better for Russia. Do you think that Donald Trump's pro-peace?
Is pro what?
Pro-peace.
Pro-peace? Donald Trump, 100%.
Really? So that's why he talked about economically annexing Canada. He talked about invading Mexico. He talked about saying that he's unsure that he's going to use the military to take Greenland and Panama.
No, tell me which war happened during his first term, and how many military.
Wait. Why don't you address anything I just said?
Well, I can, but at the same time, how many military members died during his term?
More than Joe Biden.
Go ahead.
More than Joe Biden?
Yeah. In combat, yeah.
What happened with
on YouTube?
What happened with Afghanistan though?
The
Trump
Afghanistan
set up that
withdrawal
agreement.
That was initiated by
why
Donald
did Trump give 5,000 Taliban fighters to the Taliban?
Give 5,000?
Yeah, he gave 5,000 Taliban fighters to the Taliban.
Yeah, it's part of that deal.
During the Afghanistan withdrawal?
Yes, right. That was the agreement set up by Trump. Trump set up the agreement to leave.
During the Afghanistan withdrawal, that was under Joe Biden, though. So how's that possible?
I know, but Trump set up the agreement, and then it what's it called? The time for withdrawal was under the Biden-Harris administration.
Yes, but the way they did it was unbelievably wrong. Because Trump was sent. So Trump's tactic was to slowly do it, so they wouldn't even know they were like getting out.
Wait. Time out. That's just incorrect. They were specifically they gave the Taliban the timeline of when we were getting out. That's one of the main criticisms that H.R. McMaster, who is one of Donald Trump's former national security advisors, had about this deal, was that it gave the Taliban all of this information about when we were getting out.
I mean, I've never heard of that. So
yeah. So for example, you can even go on the DoD website to look at a statement that was put out by Mark Esper, I believe, who was the director at the time, talking about how we only had 2,500 troops left in Afghanistan. This was a very coordinated withdrawal of okay, we'll have this many troops, and then we'll have this many troops, and then this many troops, and we were telling this to the Taliban. So Joe Biden followed Donald Trump's deal. So if you think that it was messy and you don't like how it was done, then you'd have to blame Donald Trump for this, just like the Inspector General of the United States does. Well, not necessarily Donald Trump specifically, but the deal that Donald Trump put into place, because they're nonpartisan, so they won't blame a politician.
I mean, maybe I got to look into that. I'm not. How I got it from that withdrawal, it was a total catastrophe. But how I saw it is none of that happened under Trump's term. So, and how he wanted to do it was to go slowly, without them knowing, without them just slowly taking out troops slowly. Yeah. But then all of a sudden, when Biden got in, he took them all out of there all at once. And once the Taliban found out, they took advantage of that. That's how I saw it.
No. It wasn't the Taliban that attacked U.S. soldiers. It was ISIS-K. So the Taliban actually didn't really do anything to the American soldiers at that time and this withdrawal. And the only thing that you're right about there in your analysis is that, yes, it was a slow withdrawal and we were gradually reducing troops. But Biden didn't just say, hey, one day we're going to remove all of our troops. Matter of fact, Biden extended the timeline for us getting out to make sure that we could get everybody out safely and in the most orderly way possible within, the Donald Trump deal that he struck up. So to blame this on Joe Biden and not Donald Trump, in my view, is crazy.
I don't know about that. I really don't. But we can agree to disagree.
Well, I really don't think there's actually agreeing to disagree here, because if somebody set up a bad deal beforehand, let's just say, for example, on the last day of office, Biden decides to strike Iran at 11:59 a.m. on January 20th. And, we get into this huge scuffle with Iran, and the majority of that takes place, obviously, under Donald Trump, and a bunch of people die. You would say you wouldn't blame Donald Trump for that, even though Donald Trump might be presiding over what happened and be president at the time. It's not Donald Trump's fault that we struck Iran. Just in the same vein, if Donald Trump strikes a deal with the Taliban that takes place during his administration, but the end of that deal takes place under Joe Biden, it'd be crazy to blame Joe Biden for that.
But at the same time, it took 9 months once Joe Biden got into his term, and then it happened 9 months later.
Yeah, that's how the deal was scheduled. It was in the summertime, so August or something like that.
Yeah, around that time. Yeah,
August. So that's how the deal was scheduled.
Yeah. Well, either way, I don't hate y'all. Y'all have your opinion. I see people coming in here saying nonsense, but yeah. So. If I had the chance to vote, yeah, I probably would have voted for Trump. But yeah.
Well, why? Still.
Yeah. During his time when Joe Biden, when they were at the funerals for the 13 service members, Joe Biden looked down at his watch.
Oh my God! You mean the watch that he got from his son that had died in the military?
No, I'm not. You can't.
The watch that he got from his dead son, who was a veteran.
That's still. still, you can't just look down at your watch. It says a lot.
That's wait, no, because
However, he probably purchased food. He either purchased already prepared food or he purchased food at the grocery store and made it himself. Right? Wouldn't you agree with that?
Let me just thank a gifter, Aaron. Thank you so much. Thanks for the evening entertainment tonight. Appreciate it. Thank you, Aaron.
I've got a Harry raid. What up, Harry people? Shout out Harry. But check it out.